All right. If there is one thing I hate about being a content creator or creating content, is making thumbnails. Oh my god. I can create videos all day long. That's my favorite part. A little bit of editing. I like editing. Not a big, huge fan of it, but it is a part of the process. But creating thumbnails, oh my god. So I know how to create thumbnails. I just don't like doing it. I hate doing it. But if you want your videos to get views, you have to put out good thumbnails so it'll get the attraction, so people will click on it. It has to be bright, it has to be bold, and people will click on it based on that fact alone. I know this. I hate doing it. That's why you'll look at my thumbnails and you'll go like, how long has he been doing YouTube? Why is his thumbnails not better? It's because I hate making thumbnails. I know how to do it. I just hate doing it. And that being said, I was searching through YouTube looking at Etsy content. And that's when I came upon Cassie Johnson's YouTube channel. And I was looking at her thumbnails, and they're very eye-catching, very bold, bright, and I noticed she uses her face a lot in her thumbnails. She's a very gorgeous lady, so that does play a part. Me, on the other hand, not so much. But I like the way she makes her thumbnails. I don't know if she does them herself, but regardless of that, I love the thumbnails. You can see them right here. This thumbnail is very eye-catching. Big bowl, 13,750, and she's in the middle. The other one over here is big and bold. Big. She's right here, right side of the thumbnail. From where I'm sitting, right side of the thumbnail, she stands out, big and bold. Now, I was watching, I think it was, yeah, it was Bleak. I was watching one of Bleak Ride's live streams. I said this earlier in a different live stream about creating thumbnails using GIMP. Now, GIMP is a free software that you can download and use. You can download this GIMP program and use it. Absolutely free to create thumbnails. It's a free open source image creator. You can download this, and it's pretty easy to use, and that's what this stream is about, creating thumbnails with GIMP. Now, there's GIMP, there is another one called Affinity, this one right here, Affinity, and then there is Inkscape, this one right here. I use all three of these, and I use them in conjunction with each other, but not Affinity. I use GIMP and I use Inkscape in conjunction with each other. So, like, let's say I want to create a thumbnail for a new video I'm coming up with. So what you want to do is you come to New right here in the top left, which is my left, and you create for YouTube. I want to go 19 by 20 by 80, and I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna go from full width. Does that say full width background color? And I'm gonna go with transparent. So I'll come up with a transparent background, and I'll use this to create my thumbnails. So let's say I want to create a thumbnail and I want to use my image, like what everybody else is doing these days. Everybody else is using their image to create thumbnails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag, wait, hold on. Is there one that's, yeah. I'm going to drag this thumbnail in. Got to give it a couple seconds to load in. There it is. I'm going to zoom out using the control and the mouse wheel to zoom out. And I'm going to scale this. I'm going to use the scale. Oh, where the hell is the scale again? I can't even see. Oh, right here. I'm going to use the scale to scale this down. Now this was not taken with a green screen or a green background. So what I need to do, I need to cut myself out of this to use myself to make the thumbnail. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this tool right here. It's the path tool. So this path tool, I'll use this path tool to cut myself out. So I'll go like right here, then I come right here, come right here, come right here, come right here, come right here. And you will trace this line right around myself, till I get back over here. But you stay close to the body, of course, to cut yourself out. Then I'm gonna press enter, come over here, and I'm gonna hit alpha select. Then I'm gonna hit over here, I'm gonna come to image, select, invert, then I'm gonna hit delete. It'll take a minute. Is it selected? Should be selected. Hit enter. Oh, there it is. It wasn't selected. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit invert, hit delete. So this is what you'll be looking at when you do this selection. That's a quick edit, but here is what it actually is supposed to look like when you do it that way. It's supposed to look like this. Let me close this one down. Go over here, select none, and I'm gonna scale this one too. So after cutting it out, it should look like this. So what I'll do, I'll grab this and take it over to Inkscape. After I cut it out, after I cut this out and I save it to my computer, then I'll come over to Inkscape like this. And then I'll create a new file, a new document, and I'll turn that document into pixels right here. Then I'll go 1920 by 1080. Enter. Drag it into the middle. And let's say I'm creating a thumbnail. Oh, there's a video I need to create a new thumbnail for. It's actually what video is it? It's the video with it's this video right here. It's Harley dealership. So I need to open it up because I need to get the names of the dealerships. Right, so it's Pocono Harley, Williams Harley, and the other one. So I actually don't want to use that one though, but for reference I'll use that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in, I'm going to bring this in. Then I'm going to scale this down and put it in a corner over here. Like Cassie does. Cassie has all her images up to the top and bold letters on the side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make mine similar to hers. So I'm gonna scale myself up like this. Scale myself up some more like this. Put myself right here. Cut off half my shoulder. It doesn't matter. Then I'm gonna bring the Harley logo in. Where's the Harley logo? Let me go find the Harley logo, and I'm gonna bring that in. Here's the Harley logo. So here's the Harley logo I'm bringing in right now. And I'm gonna scale this down like that, some more. But I'm gonna put this behind me, so I'm gonna use the drop down button to drop it behind me like this. Gotta scale it down. So I'm gonna scale it down a little bit more like that. And then what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put an overlay over the Harley dealership. I mean, over the Harley logo. So I'm gonna come like this. The reason you're seeing this, like the occupancy down is because I have it down over here. So I gotta bring this down so I can see myself. So I'm gonna bring myself on top. And I'm gonna leave this like this under. The dealership's gonna be under. What I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna change the occupancy on the dealership. So in order to do that, I gotta alt till I get all the way down. I gotta bring it down a little bit, like that. What I'm gonna do now, so I'm gonna bring in the names of the dealership, and I'm gonna use the text option to bring in the names of the dealership. Now, this is a controversial video, so this particular picture of me smiling is not the picture I would actually use. I would actually use something with me frowning. And you want to take a whole bunch of pictures of you doing that. Where is that? There it is. This should be on top. How do I get it on top? I don't know. Alright, let's bring this back up. Right, so now I want to bring in the names of the dealerships. So Pocono Mountain is one. I can't remember if this is the order. Yes, this is the order I went to them in. So where's the text? Make sure I got the text. It's at 18. Make sure it's at 100. And Alt V. So I'm going to change the color of this to, let's say, white. Now don't forget your occupancy. You got to go bring that back up. There you go. Pocono Harley. But I don't want this text, so I got to look for a different style text. How about this one? Bold. Semi-bold. Bold. Apply. Oh, yeah, I like this text already. I'm going to use this text. But I need to put a border around this text, which they call in Inkscape a stroke. So I'm gonna put the stroke on. I don't know if I like this. Let's go back to the text real quick. Try this one. You're not a fan of that. Try this one. What about this one? Yeah, screw it. We'll go with this text. Pocono Harley. This is the other one. Williams Harley. which is the other one? Schaefer Harley. And what's the other one? Keystone Harley. Right, so let's bring these down. Now you can line these up with each other using the line tool, which is right over, where is it? Right over here. You can line these up. Oops. Alt Z to undo that. Line them out like this. You could arrange them by size. You could make these bigger or smaller, but I want to start with big coming down small. So that's why I'm going to do this. Big into small. Bring this across a little bit more. And I'm going to say these 4 Harleys. I'm trying to figure out what I should put here. Like, what should I use? Wow, these 4 Harleys. Something catchy. Can't believe these 4 Harleys. Or wow, these 4 dealerships. These 4 dealerships. Oops, what the hell? What just happened? Oh, these. What in the hell? These 4 dealerships, something like that. Wait a minute, what's going on? Oh, screwed up. And then I could bring this down a bit and put this right here. I could put it under my head like this using this button right here. And what I could do is I could bring up what we just talked about is the stroke. I could bring up the stroke like this, stroke style, and bring it up a bit like that. Bring it down. I could even duplicate it and then blur it and put it at the bottom so it looks blurry at the bottom. Like that. Now this is just a mock-up. It's not the actual thing, but you can do this. This is a way you can do it, and I'm gonna change. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the color of. Let's see. I'm gonna change the color of the background to, let's say, green, or let's say orange for the Harley orange. I could do that. I could go with a Harley orange, or I could go with this. I could go with blue. I could go with even lighter white. How about some green? This one. How about purple or pink? How about blue? How about green? But you get the idea. So now I'm cut off. I'm over this side. The Poconos are over here. I can even put a bike behind myself in front of the dealership. So let's go grab a bike. Let me show you what a bike will look like if we add a bike to it. I believe I downloaded a bike yesterday. Let's see. I was doing something. I downloaded a bike. Here it is. Here is a Lowrider S. So let's bring in a Lowrider S. like this. Put the lower right S right here. Let's bring it down a bit because it's too big. That's good. And let's sync the low rider S under all the words, under me, under the dealership, but not under the Harley logo. So I can rock with this right here. I can even go grab something to pronounce these a little higher and then bring it up like this. Take off the stroke. Put this in an orange. I can lighten it up some more like this. Put this above here like this, above these words. Then sync it under the words so to make the words stand out. So see, the words still stand out. Or I can even change the color of the words. I could come like this, and I could go with, let's say red. I could go with orange. I could change all these into orange. That way they stand out even more. Like that. Or I could go with orange. Change this one to a lighter orange. Change this one to even lighter. Change this one to, let's go over here, even lighter one. I could even still move this out of the way, and you see what happens? It looks like this. So there's so many things we could do. And this Harley logo behind here, I could mess with this Harley logo. I could even take it out and change it up a bit. Let's see if we can grab the Harley logo. Oh, that's not the logo. Gotta go down again. There it is. There's the logo. So let's pop out the logo, and we could change it up a bit. Delete that. We could, but first I gotta bitmap it. I gotta trace bitmap it. So now it's bitmap, trace bitmap, update, apply. Here's what we can do. We gotta break this apart. Path. Where's break apart? Can't see it. There it is. Break apart. So now it's broken apart. This is remain black. So let's drop this black. Drop it down to the bottom completely. You know what? Oops. Let's move this out of the way for a second. Alright. Let's put this over here. Let's put this over here. Let's put this over here for a second. We're gonna put this, we're gonna change color of this to orange. We're gonna change the color of these to orange as well. Which else is this one? Change it to orange as well. So there you have it. Oh, the letters are in orange too. So we gotta change the color of the letters into orange. So let's go here. Select all the letters. And we're gonna change those to orange as well. The Harley Davidson is in white. So we're gonna change the Harley Davidson. Oops. We gotta go to S. Select. What did I just do? Jeez. Damn. Select all these. You're gonna turn them white. The logo up here, the Harley logo up here. E. Turn those orange. Up this one. S. I'm gonna put this in white too. D. There you go. And this one right here, I guess we could put this in orange as well. So select this and put this in orange. There you go. I messed up something. Right, there it is. So that we can do with this. We can bring this back here, sink it to the bottom. So there's so many things we can do with this. Make sure it's lined up properly. There it is. Come over here and fill. Messing with the wrong thing. Fill. There you go. There's so many things we could do. This one. Put this right here, like this. And we're gonna union these two together. Wait, hold on, let me put this, make sure this is the right color. Should have done this first, but it is what it is. Make all these solid set of gradient, because these are in gradient. I should select all of them at once and do this, but I am not that smart. But I'm just giving you a general idea of how powerful this tool is and all the things you can do with this tool. This is supposed to be black. This is actually supposed to be black. This is supposed to be orange. There you go. Oop. And then this is supposed to actually just bring this to the top. It's supposed to go like this. And then we could hit union on these. Where's union? Union. And then we could come over here like this. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Oh, it's all supposed to be orange. So ununion it. So I actually don't need that one. Select this. Get tool. Bring this over here. Like this. This is actually supposed to be black. Put this like this. In the middle like that. And we can start sinking them down. So let's select both of them. Union them together. And then sink it to the bottom. Right, go right to the bottom and then bring it up a bit. There you go. So that's how you can remake that if you wanted to. Let's sink this one level down, because there's a piece in here we need. Path difference. Sink it down one level. Select. Oops. Select. Come on, buddy. Path difference. There you go. Oop, there's another one right here. Go down. Path difference. Right. So now we got this. We remade the Harley logo. So you gotta do the same thing I just did with all these to the Harley name too as well. But we have options now. We could come here and we could put this in red. We could change this to red. We could change it to green. We could color all of this different, however you want to color it. But for this video, we're gonna keep it simple, and we're only gonna work with, I guess, this logo. So I'm gonna take all this and I'm gonna wait, you know what? Let me make it look real, because I actually need to use this. I actually need to recreate this anyway, so I'm gonna actually do it for real. So I gotta drop this down one level. This one, drop it down one level. Select it and then hit path, difference. This one, drop it down one level. There's shortcut keys you can use to do this, that we don't have to keep hitting the buttons. Keep hitting the menu buttons. Path, difference, which is control negative for difference. Path, drop this to the bottom. Path, difference. The A, drop the A down to the bottom. Select path, difference. So we could change up each letter if you want. You could make it different colors. Blue, purple, green, whatever. You could go crazy after you just remade the Harley logo. What I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna union it all together. So it's not one thing, it moves. Oops, I forgot to union the entire thing together. What the hell? Right, there you go. So now I can put this back here. And I can change the colors around as I like, do whatever I feel like doing to make it mine. Gotta bring down the, right, there it is. Bam. We have now created a new, which I hate doing, is creating thumbnails. I hate making thumbnails, but we have just made a new thumbnail. Now, if I save this like it is, it'll cut off this part of my shoulder, because we are saving this as 1920 by 1080. So this part of my shoulder, if you look down here, you'll see it's actually cut off. Or if you want to actually cut it off for real, you can do like this. You could put this part over here, this like this. So now you're gonna select this white triangle that I just made, and you're gonna select myself. Select myself. Select the triangle, and then hit Object, Clip, Set Clip. So now see myself is cut off, and that's the same way you can cut people. You can cut shapes. You can cut people out of images, is by using a Set Clip command. So now my shoulder is gone. So this is how it will actually save these 4 dealerships. I should put, wow, these 4 dealerships. So I guess we could roll with this. This will be the thumbnail for this video. All right, guys, I'm trying to keep this one short stream, just on thumbnails and the programs you could use to make thumbnails. Free 3 programs are GIMP. Affinity is $69, but Affinity also edits raster images, which is JPEGs and PNG images. It also edits what do you call them, SVG files, which is vector files. And GIMP edits some raster to some extent, and vector files. So those 3 programs are in the links in the description. You could grab those 3 programs. 2 of them are absolutely free to make your thumbnails, and this is how you can make your thumbnails, just like how I made that one there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.